Guys, welcome back to Busy Programmer. We will continue with the blood bank application series. Today we will make this page and also create the database tables required to store the requests or the posts that we are creating in this application. Then we'll try to upload image and this message to our database, which will later be displayed here. And as you can see, we are filtering out these posts based on the user location. So only the location where our user lives, he will get this post. Okay, so now let's get started. Okay, so let's begin by creating a new activity, an empty activity. Let's name it make request activity. Click on finish and you'll have to wait for the Gradle sync. Let's import the R file while this Gradle sync is happening, and we need to make the layout first. So I'm going to go with the, let's see what's kind of layout is this. I guess linear layout will make things for us very easy. So we can go with that. And this is a text view, an edit text, an image view, and we will choose between a button or text view to click on this. Yeah, and this is a button, of course. So let's just make this a scroll view so we are not constrained by the height. And linear layout, match parent, wrap content, orientation will be vertical. Okay, so I'm going to speed code this and later we'll see if there's anything to explain. Okay, so now we need to have a background for this message so that we have this kind of a box. But as you can see, we have to set the background as null to remove the underbar of the edit text. So we can't set a background for this edit text like this. So I'm going to wrap it up inside a frame layout for this. So now it's inside a frame layout. We can give a background to this frame layout, and let's see what we have in Drawable. We have something like this, a border background already. We're going to reuse it, border background, and it now looks like this, which is fine. And let's just give it some margin of 8 dp. Okay, now it should look good. Yes. Now we need another linear style layout. This time the orientation will be horizontal, and we need to give it some weight. Let's say 10, and then I'll include an image view which will have width as 150 dp and height also as 150 dp. So let's say for now we'll just simply give it logo, and I want to create this, and here I want the text. What does it say? Okay, so I wanted to underline this text, so for that I'm going to extract this string, and this string will now go into strings.xml. we have it here. To underline, I'm going to wrap it up with the underline tag, that is u, and that's going to underline it. Okay, it's not visible here, but when you'll run this application, you will surely see a line under this text. And we have the image also. I'm going to give it some padding. Okay, now it looks fine. I'm going to change this with something else. Let's see what we can do. What do we have here? Okay, let's add a new vector asset for this. So it looks okay to me, and we need a button below all this. So let's just add that. And yes, I wanted to do something else. I don't want wait here anymore. I wanted to have wrap content again. Since we have fixed the size of image view, we don't need to have that wait. So this may look good to you, or you may want to use a bigger height and bigger width for the image view. Depends upon your choice. I don't want it to be a very large image view. And now let's just add the button. For button, I'm going to use what we created in the login activity. Okay, so it looks pretty much like this now, and yeah. Okay, so now let's write some code in make request activity.java file. We need the message out of this edit text. Image view, there's an text view, on clicking on which we want to have an image picker that will give us an image for this image view. Then we have a button to post this request. So let's start. We have an edit text. Text view that is for choose image text. Then we have an image view that is the post image. Then we have a button which is a submit button. Let's give these objects some ID. The image view will call post image. The text view we will call choose text, and we have the ID for edit text as message already. So now let's bind them properly. Find viewer ID message. Okay, so this is done. Now before we start, I would like to launch this application, this activity first. So in main activity we had a button, this button with an ID make request button. So on click this, we would like to open make request activity. So let's first do that. We need to add some code here in main activity.java file. Make request button, and on click this button we would like to open make request activity. So I hope you understand this well, this part of the code. It's very easy. And now let's come back here and close our main activity. So obviously on submit button we would do something. We will have a function to check if the form is valid. Then we will have something to show some message. We will simply use a toast to display a message. And then what we need to check is if there's an image, there's a message or not. That's the only thing I guess we want to check at this point. So I'm going to check message text dot get text dot toString is empty. If it is empty, I want to return false, and show a message that message shouldn't be empty. Okay, so that's self-explanatory why I want to do that. And if is valid, we want to write the code to upload this post. Okay, and now I would like to do something with the image part. So choose image text, set on click listener, new on click listener, and now code to pick image. Okay guys, so I'm going to paste the code to pick an image from gallery, and yes. Okay, so this is an intent and it's of type action get content. So Android has already some pre-built functionalities like picking image from other activities or applications. So that's exactly what we are doing. We want to pick an image and it will search what kind of applications support this functionality. I mean, getting us images, and we will get list of those applications, and you can choose if you want to pick images from your gallery application. Okay, that's weird. Okay, yeah, if you want the same image, if you want the image to be picked from the gallery app, or you want to pick images from some other gallery app that you have installed, or you want to use the Google Photos app, for that we can use this intent, and we are going to start a new activity for this picking up this image. This will all be handled by Android itself because we are passing this and not some our internal class, as you have seen while launching some other applications, some other activities inside that application. So we are starting this activity for a result in intent, and the request code is 101. Request code is passed so we can differentiate between different uh, types of requests firstly, and also when the result will come you would want to handle it, and you want to know like exactly where which kind of data is coming. So this request will be able to differentiate between them. For example, you are picking image and music in the same activity or same application, and you launch start activity for result, and when you come back you don't know how to differentiate between an image and a music file because of this. But here you can handle it very well. Or suppose you are handling two images, and one is a profile picture, one is a cover image, and you just pass the same request code every time. Now you don't know what result you will get when you actually pick the image, because in that part you don't know where you're getting the image is a profile picture or cover image. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. For that you need to override a method that's available in activities and fragments. It's on activity result. So this is it, and I want to write if request code equals 101 and result code is result okay. This result okay means it was successful and wasn't cancelled. I want to use double equals to. Yes. So this works, and here we will check if data is not null. That means we got the image, right? And this data is of type intent. So now you know you can have multiple request code like for a profile picture or cover image, and you can handle them separately inside this code. So whatever image you pick, or you cancel even the gallery event, then you will get the request code and the result code here in this function on activity result. You need to override it. It's written probably in this app compact activity. I don't know that for sure. I'll have to check it. Now we will do now we need to get this file from here. Get data. So this is our file URI that we wanted, and we have it here. URI image URI. So I'm going to set this to image URI. Now we need to load this image URI into our image view. For that I'm going to use glide this time. Glide with view, get application contacts dot load image URI into post image. Yes, so this should load the image that we just picked into our image view. Okay, and now we need to do something here. Private void upload request. It's going to be string message, and we need the current. Okay, we will write some code here later. Code to upload the message, and we need a separate function to upload the image. And here, if this is valid, I would like to pass it like this. So I'm passing the current value, whatever there is, of message text to this upload request, and this upload image will be called when this message is already uploaded. So it's a two-step process. First we are going to upload the message, and then we are going to upload the image, so this will complete the post.